Hey, today I'm talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's right, after 6 years and an entire Spider-Man franchise, Doctor Strange finally gets his sophomore film. And it is pretty dang great. I assume you already know if you're gonna go see this movie or not. Like, you've already formed your opinion about both Doctor Strange and the Marvel Cinematic Universe in general. I love this movie a lot. I definitely recommend it. So instead of just giving a regular review, I'm just gonna spend this review talking about all the things I crazy loved. So spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, because I don't want to spoil everything. So first off, I crazy loved Wanda as the villain. I thought that it worked really, really well. Like, her motivations were super relatable and totally understandable. And just like her forever drive to get her goal makes so much sense. Trying to steal a version of children from a different universe. Like, that's great. I love that. And she is so terrifying. Her presence is just like, you could shit up so easy, and that's scary, man. Like, the part that really showed her power was when she went up against the Illuminati and kicked their ass so easy. And by the way, I just loved that scene a lot. That was incredibly brutal, especially Black Bolt's death. That was insane. I'm impressed in general with how much like gore and scary stuff they got into this movie. It was a lot. This is a pushing the limits of PG-13, and I am all for it. All the horror stuff works so well. Like, I crazy loved the dead spirits. Those were great, and I especially loved when zombie Doctor Strange wielded ghosts as a cape. Like, that's metal AF, and I love it so hard. Jumping back to the Illuminati, I loved the Illuminati so much. I was hoping they were gonna show up. I was surprised to see the Inhumans, especially the Black Bolt from the TV show. That was interesting. Crazy loved seeing who they got for Captain Marvel. That was really fun. Even though I wasn't like excited, like, oh, Brie Larson's gonna be here. Oh, it's not Brie Larson. It's still cool though. I like you. I flipped out when I saw John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. That was just like, oh my god. Like, I literally said out loud, oh my god. And I love too that I said it, and then like the wave took over everyone else in my theater, and it was bookended with someone else also saying oh my god, and it was so great. I was just like, holy shit, they're actually doing this thing. That's incredible. And then like Professor X was spoiled, but I was not expecting him in the cartoon wheelchair, and I was not expecting the cartoon theme song to play when he came out. That was amazing. I lost my cool so hard. And I also lost it when like we saw the flashback of they defeated Thanos. That was good. That was so good. I loved it. And it's so interesting too because they defeated Thanos back on Titan. Yeah, this movie is just like packed full of fan service, and I'm all for it because I'm a big old fan. But I would say my favorite aspect of this movie was America Chavez. I loved her in this movie so much, but I'm actually a big fan of hers from the comics. I think I've read most of the comics she's been in. I was a big fan of Young Avengers in her time on A-Force, and when she did stuff with, she was with the Ultimates for a bit, right? Yeah, she was with the Ultimates, one of the reasons I read it. But yeah, no, it just, it's so cool to see her just like star punch her way through universes. It's just, it looked way cooler than I thought it was. And I love that they actually kept like the star punch thing for other things too, like when she broke the glass, that was in the star shape. And then when she like stomped down with her foot to break cement, that was in a star shape. And I'm just like, it's just the little things, and it just works so well. And she was really fun and cute, and just like, I loved the actress a lot. She really nailed it. I don't know, so it's really nice to see a character that I like a lot from the comics being very accurately portrayed on the big screen. I wasn't expecting her to be a central focus of this film. She is this movie's MacGuffin, and I love that. And I just loved how much she was actually in this movie. It was incredible. God, and she was a delight. I loved her comment about how like, it's so weird that you have to pay for food in your universe. That was such a great line. I love that too. And just like everything about her, she's terrific. I love her. It's so great to see her. I can't wait to see her in more stuff. I'm sure she's gonna be in the Young Avengers whenever that comes out, because there's so many Young Avengers in the MCU now, and I love it. So yeah, I love this movie. Rankings. I put this at number 4 in the really liked category, and that is out of a total of 22 new movies so far this year. And I love that it's right next to Everything Everywhere All at Once, another multiverse shenanigan movie, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, go see that movie. The movie's incredible. Yeah.